welcome back to Tracy's Place. I am finished with the laundry room. Well, this half of the laundry room anyway. So come on in and I'm going to give you a look around. Hey guys, and here are my LG washer and dryer and the finished part of the laundry room. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me go ahead and start giving you the tour. It only cost me $27 to spruce up the laundry room because, as you saw in the last video, it was just a hot mess. It was just basically just a concrete dungeon, and it had stuff everywhere. I think last time I had cleaned up a good amount of things before I actually turned on the camera, because it was just laundry on this table and on top of the other washer and dryer, and just I couldn't stand it anymore. So when we decided we were getting new laundry, new washer and dryer, I said I'm going to spruce this up because I'm just tired of it. So this is the finished little product here. So anyway, it cost me $27 to spruce it up, which was not much at all. I got two little containers there. My husband always has little screws or something that are in here or found in his pocket, or just, I don't know exactly where they come from, but I got a container for that. And then also this little container, I got that also. And then this little scrubber that sits in there, the soap. I was just trying to coordinate everything. It smells so good. I got that from Dollar Tree. The towels were from Dollar Tree. All the little accessories that I got was from Dollar Tree and Deals. So I got a little towel up here, a little brown towel to coordinate with the color. My color schemes is brown, red, black, and white. And I got this little basket here. It's plastic. And in here are my little netting bags that you put your delicates in, that you wash your delicates in. So that houses that. And in here I put my little notes for the washer. Like if you have something delicate in there, you wash it but you don't want to dry it so it won't shrink, put a note on there, and that way you'll always know that it's in there, won't get messed up with all the, sometimes you just pull a big armful or whatever out of your washer to put in your dryer, and you don't even look sometime what's in there. You forget that you have something delicate in there. You just throw it in the dryer and then it's messed up. So a note to put on the washer is good. Got this little tray here, and here I keep my Dawn. I use that for stains, as well as my mixture here of hydrogen peroxide and Dawn. We have some cleaners there, but I didn't buy all that. Just the colored stuff is what I bought. So I have this little, actually this was a tumbler with a lid. It's a cup with a lid and straw. Threw the straw away, and this cup was just $1. Like I said, I got everything from Deals and Dollar Tree. The lid right here houses this little medicine dropper, and I'll tell you about this medicine dropper a little later. And then the cup keeps the toothbrush that I use to get stains out. I use to scrub stains out. I have scissors in there, like when I buy new stuff. I bring it straight down to the laundry room. I cut off the tag, so I keep scissors in there. From there, there's a Clorox stick in there. Sorry, I am rushing. I'm trying not to rush through it, but I don't want this video to be so long. I know people hate long videos. I also have a pen in there to write with. I have a little vase I bought and the flowers. I know my husband was probably like, she's being too fancy, but he was like, it looks good, honey. We have a boom box in here because I like to listen to music or either a talk show or program while I'm in here if I'm not watching YouTube videos on my phone. If I'm folding clothes, I'm watching a YouTube video. But this is the little sign that I really gathered all my colors from. It's brown, black, brown, cream, and white. So that's kind of where I got my color scheme from, because I already had this little sign. So anyway, this little boom box was beat up, so I got the brown towels just to mask the look of it. Another little vase and flowers, another red container, and another container here, and this is for, you know, you pull out your laundry and you have mismatched items, or you didn't put everything in the wash. You might have one black sock and you can't find the other one, but it's in the next load. So I just put, you know, if I have one sock or what have you, it goes in here. You know, one items that were paired up and I can't find it, I just put them in here after they come out of the dryer. I just put them in here when I'm folding them if I can't find the match. Frames I got from Dollar Tree or Deals. They were $1 each, and I printed off on the just printed off a print off of the computer of something in the laundry room and just kind of made it my own. The laundry room, sorting out life one load at a time. And then on the other one over here, did the same thing, different picture. Laundry today or naked tomorrow. So just did that to kind of personalize the room. So I'm going to tell you about the washers, or the washer and the dryer rather. This is the LG washer. It is a 4.3 cubic feet high efficiency front load washer. It's Energy Star. As you see, it's in white. The model number is WM3170CW. And the dryer also is an LG that came together. We bought them as a set, 7.4 cubic feet electric dryer, Energy Star in white. We got them both for $643.50 each. We got them on a good sale at what was it, a little bit after the New Year's, and we got them on sale, and was so excited. The only thing I did not like was the pedestals that they sit on. They are so expensive. So those are separate. But if you want a uniform look and you want to save your back from bending and all that, you could get that. That was the option that we did get. Let's see. Told you about the pedestals. You can get a rack to go in the dryer. We did not get it. It's a rack that sits in there if you want to put your delicates in, like a sweater or gym shoes that you don't want tumbling around in there. You can get a rack to put in there. We have not gotten it yet. I think it's like $49. So the pros so far that I have found is that I do not have to go to the laundromat anymore to get my comforter washed. I can fit a queen size comforter in here. Some people say they put a king size in, but mine's a queen. It fits just perfectly. It gets washed. It gets cleaned very well. I was so surprised and just excited about that. You can wash more clothes per load than before, because before we had an agitator in the middle and it was smaller. So yeah, you can fit more clothes in. They are so quiet. They are so quiet. I love that. It does not use a lot of water. I don't know how they get clean. I don't know how they invented this technology or what have you, but it gets your clothes clean. I don't know how it uses a little water, just a little water. The detergent that I use is Whisk, and I'll show that to you soon. That was rated the highest as far as getting your clothes the cleanest, because I did a lot of research on what was the best thing to use for these front loaders, and the Whisk was. Really the only complaints that I have is that the water sits in the detergent area, you know, the little reservoir where you put the detergent in, and it's right here. The detergent and softener and bleach reservoir water, so just a little bit, and the manual says it's normal, so that's okay. But when I first saw it, I'm like, oh boy, I gotta call a service man already. But there was nothing wrong with it. It just sometimes, I don't know why it does it, but just a little bit of water is left over in there, and when you get ready to wash, all you do is you just add your product on top of that water. It's just a little bit, nothing to scream about, but that was something I was like, hold on here. But I read the manual. The manual said that was just fine. So it has not caused any problems. Nothing's wrong. I did not like the price of the pedestals. They were too expensive. They are $250 a piece. I think that is outrageous. But if you like your, everything to look uniform, you want to save your back, that's a good purchase for that. But the price is ridiculous. And you have to wipe down the washer door. So that can be, it's not real time consuming. It only takes like 30 seconds or so. So it's not bad. It's just something you didn't have to do when you had, the regular washer that lifted with the lid. You just have to, right in here where this rubber is, you kind of fold that back. You need to wipe that down with a towel so that the mold, won't start smelling with mold, or mold won't get in there rather. And you have to wipe down your door, and you leave your door open so that mold won't set up in this little rubber part and on your door. You wipe it down real good. Once it's dry, you could close it, but if you kind of like use it often, just leave it open. So that's that, and I am about to show you how to use the washer and the dryer. Stay tuned. Okay, and what you're going to do first when you're loading up the washer is you're just going to stick the clothes in. Make sure you check your pockets. So you just get it loaded. Okay, and my daughter had a little swimming suit on her trip she just went on. So put that in my little laundering bag, and all the clothes are in. Just make sure the clothes are not, right in the doorway so they won't get caught. Go ahead and close the door tight. And down here is where I keep my laundry detergent, and I use Whisk Deep Clean. That was the best recommended detergent, and I just use the dollar store fabric softener. It smells really good. The Island Fresh scent works well for me, so use that. Just close up the drawer. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Hold on. So I went ahead and measured out what I needed. And for the detergent, you'll always know how much you have in there because it has a normal line, and then it also has a max line. So you're just going to go ahead and you're going to pour the detergent in. And that's like just a little bit above the normal line. That was a decent load. And then I'm going to add, you see this water here? It's just a little bit, it's just coating the bottom, so, and the little water that's there. I said that's no problem. So no biggie. So I'm going to go ahead and put the fabric softener in. And I like to get that about to the max line. I like my clothes smelling good. And then you just close up that drawer. And what we're going to do now is we're going to turn the power on. And it sings to you. And you are going to just turn it to the setting that you need. It has a tub clean cycle, a bulky large cycle, like if you have covers, blankets, linen, stuff like that. That's what I put my comforter on, bulky large. You have a permanent press setting, cotton normal. That's just for, your regular clothes. Delicate cycle, speed wash, download cycle. And then over here are your settings for your wash temperature. Hot, warm, semi-warm, cold, tap cold. The spin speed you like. Soil level, whether it's heavy, normal, or light. And the signal that you want it, if you want it low signal or high signal, and that's what you just heard, the whether you want it to sound real loud or real low, or if you want to turn it off, you can do that. And also over here you have fresh care. If you want to pre-wash, you can do that. If you want to delay the wash, like a certain timing, you're coming home from work and you want it to start at 3 or what have you, you can do that. You got a custom setting, cold wash, water plus, an extra rinse. A lot of times if I have a big load, I'll do the water plus. It adds a little bit of extra water, or sometimes I'll do an extra rinse. And then you just have rinse and spin. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on cotton normal because that's what I have. And then it's going to give you automatic settings here. I'm hoping that's focusing. But it is on warm, and I don't want it on warm. I have bright colors. This is a bright colored load. So I'm going to change it to cold. And the spin speed is on high. I like it on high. And then the soil level is just normal. And I probably can get away with light, but I'm just going to do normal. And the signal, I'm going to leave it on high. I like hearing it sing to me, so I'm going to leave it on high. All right, and I'm going to push the start button because it's all set how I like it. And what it does here is it's a load sensor, and it's censoring the size of the load, how much clothes you have in there to kind of determine how long it's going to wash, whether it's a small load, big load, or whatever. So it's kind of, I guess, weighing the laundry, I guess you would say. But anyway, it just kind of spins a couple of times to get the feel for it. And it says load sensing. Okay, and then when it's going to wash, it's going to be on the wash cycle. And when it's ready to rinse, it's going to be on the rinse cycle, then the spin. And when it gets finished with the load sensing, it's going to tell me how long it's going to take to wash the load. See, there you go, 50 minutes. You can do it quicker if you want to, or whatever, but that one's going to take 50. And it is energy saving. It uses less water and everything, so I love it. So I'm going to come back and show you how the dryer works in a few minutes. After these clothes get done washing, I'll show you how to dry them. Alright guys, I am back and the clothes have finished washing. I've taken them out. Just wanted to kind of show you real quick. I just use an old towel rather. This is one of my daughter's old Barbie towels. It's clean, but I just keep it to wipe out the rubber part of the washer. Usually do this with 2 hands, so that would be better suited, of course, but I'm just trying to show you generally how you do it. You open this up and just kind of dry around in there and up here and wipe the glass down because it'll be wet right after the clothes come out. All right, so that's that. And then you come over. I've already put the clothes in the dryer, and I'm just going to throw a fabric softener sheet in the dryer and close that up, and you're going to turn on the power, and it makes that little singing noise again. And I'm going to turn it to cotton normal. And again, we have a choice of settings to put it on. It's delicates, bulky or large, permanent press, cotton, and normal. And that's what I'm going to use. And then we have speed dry, and just if you want to just freshen it up, that's like 20 minutes, I think. Or if you want to air dry, or if you want to download a cycle. Also for the dryer, guys, do not forget to clean the lint keeper. Says clean after each use. I usually don't do it after each use. I usually do it maybe after every second, sometimes every third use. I'll try to start doing it after every use, but I just forget sometimes. But you need to keep it cleaned on a regular basis. Keep everything running smooth. So you just clean it out. Take it over here. And just clean it out as best as you can. And I usually clean it out better. I'm just doing this for filming purposes. I usually do it with 2 hands, of course. Get it cleaned out and all in there too. Throw that away in a second. And then you just take it back over and reinsert it, and that's it. So remember to keep those clean, because if they get too clogged, that is a fire hazard. So keep. Okay, I decided to do something different on this cycle. If you put it on cotton normal, it sets its own time and settings. This is normal, medium, and then high. Normal, dry level, medium temp control, and high signal. Now, if you want to change the time that it dries, because I don't want it to be in here 1 hour and 7 minutes. So I'm going to do a time dry. And I just want it in for 40 minutes. I don't want it on high heat. So I'm going to put it on medium heat. And 40 minutes for the time and high signal. And we're going to go ahead and start it. Before I do that, you can do custom settings. You can do a child lock so the children can't get in there, can't get hurt. You can do energy saver, antibacterial, and I think that's steaming, if I'm not mistaken. I have to check that. But antibacterial, you have children with allergies, or you have allergies, stuff like that. Damp dry signal, wrinkle care. You can do less time if you want, or more time. Alright, so we're just going to push the start button. And the clothes are going. Alright guys, so next I'm going to show you how my washing process. And that's just going to take a few minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, so my laundry system that I use is that when I first come in, well, when you first come in the laundry room, to your left is set up where I bring the dirty clothes down, and they're sitting here. This is an old dresser that we had, so this is the other half of the laundry room. But the dirty clothes are on the left side to the wall as soon as you come in. I have dark here, light clothes here. Here are some towels. These are white, like things that have to be washed specially, like on delicate cycle. So that goes there until I get a load of that. Towels and sheets and towels. So these are all waiting to be washed. Here, a load out of here. Place it in the washer. That's right across from it. After I wash, I then put the clothes in the dryer. After the clothes are dry, I fold them here on this table. Those are pretty decent size. So I fold them there, and then they go right into each person's individual basket. It's not a basket, but a little, I don't know what you call it, but kind of like little hampers they are, but I use them for clean clothes. After I fold the clothes here, everybody has their individual little basket, and they can then calm themselves and take their clothes up. Like right here, I have a load of white clothes. A couple of them have some color clothes in them, but this was mostly a load of whites. So this is my husband's stack. This is my stack. This is my son's stack. And my daughter's is already up, and her basket is already down here. So me, my husband, and my son have to get our clothes. So anyway, and these were just $1 at the Dollar Tree. They may have them at Deals, I'm not sure, but these were at the Dollar Tree. They were just $1. And they have little handles on here. And they just grab and go. It's real easy. So I thought that was real. I saw that on someone's channel. I have to try to put it below if I can remember whose it was. But they folded the clothes and just put them right in the little basket. So I thought that was a neat idea, and it works for me. Real easy. So that is that. Also, guys, when you are washing, Sometimes you may need more than that. Like if you're folding up a whole bunch of clothes at one time, you may need to use empty baskets that you have brought dirty clothes down in. What I do in that case, if I've already brought dirty clothes down, remember to spray your baskets with like a disinfectant, because you don't want to put clean clothes right into a dirty basket if you don't have to. You know what I mean? After you wash them, I know people did that for years. You brought them down in this dirty basket and take clean clothes back in the dirty basket. I don't think people thought about that. But if you spray the basket before you put clean clothes in, say like just, the all-purpose spray, you just spray it. I use my own concoction, of course. But you just spray the basket and, dry it out and put the clean clothes in. That way the clean clothes are not going into a basket that dirty clothes just came out of, with germs and different things. So that's one tip right there. One more thing, guys. We have these clothes racks up here, poles rather, that my husband put up here that you can dry your clothes on, like clothes that we hang dry, like his work shirts, special things that can't be put in the dryer. Like this is my son's uniform. It's a swimming suit, and just different things like that. They get hung dry, and we have 4 rolls. So another row over here is 1, 2, 3, and 4 that we can hang a whole bunch of clothes on. But I only want to use these 2 because when all 4 of these are filled up, it's just too crammed. And time to take clothes upstairs and put them in the closet, of course. Alright guys, but that ends my laundry room tour. And I'm really so happy with this side of the room. I know it's a half a side, but I am really happy about this half of the side, this half of the room. You just don't know. So that's it. If you have any questions, please put your questions down below. Anything that I can answer about these LG washers, I will be happy to. And guys, you have a good day. See ya.